Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Cryptic Crossword solve from simplydaily.puzzles.com. I'm trying to get back into doing this again. It's been a very long time since my last one, but I've done a few of these puzzles over the last week or so just to try and get back into it before I tried recording anything. I've been a bit hit or miss, so hopefully I'll finish this one. My usual time is about an hour, even though for an experienced cryptic puzzle solver, this is, these are very easy, but I'll explain my thinking as I go along, and we'll see if I can finish the puzzle. And let's just get straight into it. So let's just sort of one across is a good start because it's 4 letters. One of my tricks is to kind of run around the board finding all the small ones and getting some letters on the board. So, favourites about to show pace. Favourites. I feel like... okay. Trying to think of how this could be working. Favourites about... Okay, I've got it. I think what this is... Right. So, when we look at one of these clues, first thing to try and do is work out which bit is the definition, which bit is the wordplay. So, they nearly always have one part of it is just like a sort of definition, or another definition of the word. And then the other part of it will be some kind of cryptic clue, which you have to sort of break apart. Now this one, I think, I saw the word about. Now about is usually some kind of signifier that you have to turn something around. You have to, has to turn about. So I'm thinking, another thing, I saw favourites, and I thought the fact that this ends in an S means it's probably going to be a short word that's going to have to end in S. And if it's a short word for favourite, I was thinking pet. So pets would fit, but then you have to turn it about. And if you do pets backward, you get step, which is also a word for pace. So pace is the definition, and then favourites about. And this to show is kind of saying, sort of telling you that favourites about will give you pace. So I think that's quite a straightforward one. Took a little bit of thinking for me, but yeah, not too bad. Let's go for another short one first. Heather, a girl's name. I feel like I've actually seen something very similar to this. I've seen a clue like this a couple of days ago. That there's it's another word for a type of heather. And it's got a girl's name in it, but I can't remember what it is. I'll have to come back to it when I get some letters. So let's maybe try this S. So, one down. Normal colours. Normal... okay. I think I get it. Yes, so this is kind of just kind of a double definition. So both the words in it are a definition. So, I think the answer is standard. So normal is standard, but also your colours, like as in flags, you might be flying a standard, which is kind of your colours, showing your colours, that kind of thing. So I think that's right. A very short clue like that, it has to be pretty much. And I think the question mark, I'm not sure exactly why. There's usually a reason that they put a question in. About that one, I'm not sure. But, yeah, let's see. Strained, having neither won nor lost. Strained. Having neither won nor lost. How does that work? So I think strained has to be the definition. It has to mean strained. What could that be? Having. Drawn. Yes. Okay. I got that more from the wordplay. So, again, it's like double definitions again. So, strained, drawn and strained are kind of synonymous. They're kind of, yeah. I think it can be like if you look drawn, you look strained. I think, and then having neither won nor lost is drawn. I think that's just how that works. Is that Elisa? Oh, I can't remember the girl's name. No, I can't remember. That's annoying. No, I can't. I might have to look that one up in the dictionary or something. But I'd like to have a go at doing it without a dictionary, just straight out of my mind, because I think it's a bit more of a challenge. And because this should be quite an easy one, I think it doesn't. You don't really need it. Vehicle taken right across Manchester initially. Okay, so we've got that Manchester initially. Now that initially is a very common clue, and it means to take the first letter of something. So I'm thinking, my first thought is Manchester initially will be the letter M, the initial letter of Manchester. So then it's a vehicle. Right, taken right across Manchester. I mean, right also usually abbreviated by R. Why can't I think of this? This seems weird. That's weird. I don't get that. Okay, so while I was thinking about that, I just noticed the one above it, and that's very obvious. So, name of female oil producer. So, it's a woman's name, which is also something that makes oil. It's Olive. Very, very easy. So yeah, sometimes it's good if you just see it, just put it in. You just jump around the grid a little bit, just get some letters. What was that one? Sorry. Studies mostly stupid. Okay, I don't know about that. I had a think and I can't work that one out. Let's have a look at maybe ragtime for Cinderella. It's gonna be midnight, maybe, because that's the time of. Yeah, that's just a whole cryptic definition, I think. Yeah, I think that's just one, like a whole definition, a whole cryptic clue rather. So it's not one where you have a definition and a definition and wordplay. It's just the whole thing's just wordplay. Use live explosive that's had to pin. What? Use live explosive that's had to pin down. Now, one problem I do have with this website is they do have mistakes sometimes. That looks to me like it should be hard to pin down. And they do have typos from time to time, so this could be. I don't know if it's important. I'll leave that one for now. Maybe this short one with the N. Oh no, I've already done that one. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, with the M now. I was sure about the Manchester initially being M, so it does end in an M, which means it's probably a vehicle or vehicle taken, which would be like kind of carjacking or something. Oh no, I can see it. It's actually so obvious when I actually see it. It's actually, okay. It's not just the initial letter of Manchester. It's the initial letter of taken right across Manchester. Taken right across Manchester. Tram. It's the vehicle. Okay. Capital person settled in manor. Capital. Alright, so my first thought is probably the definition is going to be a capital. Person settled in manor. Yeah, this one's sort of confusing me a bit because I'm not sure what. I feel like it's going to be a capital city. I'm just going through capital cities in my head that I can think of that begin with an R and there are only 5 letters. I can't think of any. None come to mind. But yeah, if it is, and then it's probably something like a word for person inside a word for manor. That's a weird, yeah, but it's only 5 letters. I don't quite get. Settled in manor. Okay, I'll leave that one. Let's try maybe this down one with the ending in the I. Boredom of none going mad in Eastern Island. Okay, I think I've got this. So it's Eastern Island. Eastern can be abbreviated to a letter E. Island can be abbreviated to a letter I, and it's none going mad. So that's an anagram of none inside EI, and that is ennui. I think that's right. What is that? Okay, yeah, I think that's. So yeah, not sure which way to go next. What was this one? Oh yeah, that's that girl's name. I was thinking. I think it's going to be, and I think it's also going to be another name for a type of heather, and my brain can't quite remember it. I think it's either Erica or like Elisa. Yeah, I'm not sure. And both of those have an I in there. Well, that is. So, airman coming from Scandinavia to Russia. Okay, so my thinking, first of all, was airman, and word beginning with A that long probably is going to be aviator, and then that made me think about how that could work, and then I realised it's like a hidden clue. You got that avia TOR, so it's coming from the words Scandinavia to Russia. Aviator. Yeah, so I've got this weird feeling it's Erica, but I can't. Yeah, so Erica is the type of heather. So it's kind of in the back of my mind. I think I've seen it on a different crossword. It's probably one of those things that's only used, it comes up in crosswords all the time. Weight carried by experts without delay. 2 and 4. At once, maybe? That'd be without delay. Weights carried by experts. Thinking maybe like the weight might be an ounce or something. How would that work? Oh, it's... weight. Could be a ton. Yeah, maybe... Oh, okay, no, it's... Okay, the expert is ace, and ace is an expert, yeah, so A-C-E, and the weight, ton, is carried by it, so it's inside the ace, and that means, and yeah, okay, yeah, I got that sort of backwards. I feel like I could have worked that out from the clue, almost. Yeah, okay, so without delay is the definition. Weight is ton, carried by, expert, ace. Yeah. I haven't looked at this big long one through the middle yet. It takes a turn for the better. 8 and 5. So it's a phrase with... It takes a turn for the better. That's such a short clue for such a long answer. It's weird. Maybe, yeah, I think I need something else. Let's see, this one here. Tokyo, strangely, is a city in Japan. Oh yeah, I know this one. It's Kyoto. Tokyo, strangely, means, anagram Tokyo. Put it in a strange order. And yeah, Tokyo and Kyoto are both cities in Japan, but the one's an anagram of the other. Kyoto. I don't know much about Japanese, but I'm wondering if it's basically like the two parts of the name just round in the other order. Tokyo. Kyoto. Sounds like. Don't know if I'm right. I don't know any Japanese. Where do I go next? 16. Look alive. Wake up soundly. I mean, it sounds like... Oh, of course. Yeah, it's really simple. The answer is wake up. Wake up. It sounds like wake up, but it means look alive. Wake up. That's quite a good. They've actually got the answer just directly in the clue. It kind of helps that I'm saying them out loud in that case. Oh yeah, what was this one? Use live explosive that's hard to pin down? Live explosive. Oh, I wonder if explosive is an anagram indicator and it's an anagram of use live. That would be very clever. And it means it's hard to pin down. It's like evasive, but elusive. There, nice. Yes, it's an anagram of use live. That's very clever, because when you read it, you don't think that could be. What got me thinking that was, I saw live, and I've definitely seen lively used as an indicator for an anagram. So I thought, is it an anagram of explosive? Well, no, it's way too long. It's 9 letters and I only need 7. And then I was thinking, is there a way I can get letters out of it? And then I realised, oh wait, no, explosive doesn't even have a U in it. So, and that got me thinking, and I went back the other way. Yeah, so that's a typo. So yeah, this website, I like their crosswords, but they do have this tendency of letting the odd typo slip through, and sometimes I've seen the same clues used like twice in maybe about 2 or 3 weeks sort of distance apart. Like this one, that Erica, I think almost the same clue was in Thursday's puzzle, I think. So yeah, but it is still good. I do like the fact that you get one every day, it's free, and they're not that difficult. Even an idiot like me can do it in about an hour. Okay, what about mistakes made with flowers? That's a good one. Mistakes made with flowers. Bloomers. Yeah. I think that's right. Yes, okay. So flowers are bloomers, they bloom, and it's a slightly archaic word for a mistake. If mistakes were made, you made a bloomer. Yeah. What is that? Mostly stupid. What word am I missing? Just can't think of any word that fits in there. What is it? So I think it must mean studies. And then... Oh, is it dens? So like the room, a study can be called a den sometimes. And then if it's dense, so it's most of the word dense, which means stupid. I think that's how it works. I think that's right. I'll leave it in and then you can do the check later on. What big one? Oh, yeah, it takes a turn for the better. So now... Oh, it's going to be something wheel, isn't it? Because it ends in a 5-letter word. W something 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 L. And it takes a turn. What is that first word? It takes a turn for the better. What is that? I'm fairly sure that that's wheel. I'll put those letters in. I don't know what is that? Without weapons, like Venus de Milo, well, that's armless. I think. Yeah. No. Wait. Ends in a D. I was going... Unarmed? Unarmed. Nearly made a mistake there. Yeah. The Venus statue with no arms. So without weapons is unarmed. Saves the statue. And what is this? Now, capital person settled in manner. I mean, it almost looks like an anagram of manor, but is it Roman? A capital person, as in like a person from Rome. You're Roman, and that's settled in manor, is saying it's an anagram of manor. That's weird. It kind of fits together, I think, but it's a very weird way of doing a clue. But yeah, okay. And this one, it's got a U in it. takes a turn for the better. That's bloody weird. I'll have a look at this one. I think it ends in an E. Journalist's work may be definite or indefinite. So that's going to be an article, I think. Journalist work, a journalist writes articles, and you can have the type of word an article can have definite or indefinite. So a definite article is the, and an indefinite article is a, and that kind of thing. So again, that's kind of like two definitions, two cryptic definitions. It's a journalist work, and it's something that might be definite or indefinite. And it fits in with wheel. Yeah, I keep looking at that. That's really bugging me. Okay, let's try. I think I haven't even looked at a lot of these. Open and finished on time. Open and finished on time. Is it gonna be... So I feel like the first thought is I've got time there, and time can be just abbreviated to T. And is this on? So, and because it's a down clue, maybe there's like a T with some word for finished on top of the T, on top of time. It means open. So finished, like done. It might not be. It might be. It might mean finished on time. Open and finished on time. No, okay, so I'm gonna maybe have a look at this, see if it makes sense with that T. Tempt with some different ice cream. Tempt. Entice. Oh, so here we go. It's in, yeah. So it's some of different ice. ENTICE. So it does fit with that T idea I had. So a 4-letter word, and finished. Open. What can open mean? Open's got quite a few different meanings. So it can mean like opening a box. It can be being open. It can be like opening a restaurant, which is kind of similar to opening a box, I suppose. Yeah, it's like being open. That's very tricky. I think it must mean open. And might be just sort of like an equal sign. So like it means open and finished on time. I can't get past a word finished. Complete. Done. I can't stop thinking of done because it's the only 4-letter word I can think of to mean finished. Now I have to see if I can get some more letters. This one across here. Arab and Scot producing tumblers. Some tumblers, I'm thinking of like acrobats. Is that an anagram of Arab and Scot? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Acrobats. What is finished on time? Finished. Weird. Okay, I didn't look at this one, I don't think. TV series. Seen in the bathroom. That would be the soap. You see soap in the bathroom, and it's a TV series. More for the actor in a crowded scene. Oh, extra. Extra is more, and an actor in a crowd scene is an extra. This is getting even weirder. What is that? Oh, it's so. When you get it, it's so easy. Overt. Overt is open. Over is finished on top of T for time. Oh, I couldn't think of the word over meaning finished. Okay, right. Slowly getting there. What was this big long one? I haven't even looked at this big one. Words that should be used to make a dress right. Word. Is that going to be like correct? Words that should be used to make a dress right. I kind of feel like it's going to start with correct. 7 letters, and then 6 letter. A correct title or something. But it's gonna end in an H, so that's gonna be like a TH or a SH. Not a lot of letters left. We've got these 2 big ones left. It takes a turn for the better. Oh, actually, I didn't notice I've got another one here as well. Invented and resolved differences. Make up. So, if you invent something, you make something up. If you make up, it's resolving differences. Oh, it's you. Correct. Correct speech. I think it could be correct speech. That's a bit odd. It fits with the letters I've got. So an address is a speech and right is correct. And then words that should be used is correct speech. Yeah, I think that fits. And then I just got to work out what is this. I'm pretty happy with all of these, but this last one, what? It takes a turn for the better. The weird thing is I can't even think of, say some kind of phrase, something wheel. I think of like, oh, roulette wheel. Okay, so I made a mistake somewhere. I filled in the entire grid, and this site pops up saying that you've done it if you've got it correct. So I've got something wrong. What am I least happy with? Correct speech I'm not sure about. It kind of feels right, but I don't know. Roman I wasn't massively happy with, but it fits. It does fit though. Just the fact that it's an anagram of manor, and it's a person that lives in a capital, a particular capital. Roulette wheel. Roulette wheel. It's the only word I can think of that fits and is a thing. Have I spelled roulette wrong? No, I think that's right. But why does it takes a turn for the better? Yeah, I'm happy with all of these. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is just do the check and so it can tell me what I've got wrong, because I can't see it. Oh, so silly. Invented. It's not makeup. It's made up because it's invented. It's past. That's annoying. One mistake. But anyway, it's still a pretty good time. And I managed to get them all without really too much looking up stuff. But yeah, it was all good. And hopefully this is recorded okay. And see it on YouTube very soon. Bye bye.